Hi, this is Judge Harry Bowden with Child Support Court Vodcast. Make sure you go to childsupportcourttv.com. Check out the new videos, our sponsors, and get to Ask Judge Harry, where you can call in every Tuesday from 9:30 to 11 and ask Judge Harry. Thank you for being a loyal viewer of Child Support Court, the Vodcast, with Judge Harry Bowden.
GetMyBabyMoney.com.
Get my baby money. Get your money, baby, get your money, money. Get my baby money.
Welcome back to Child Support Court, the Vodcast, with Judge Harry Bowden. Welcome to the chamber. Last time we talked a little bit about modification. We know what it is. We talked about establishing a court order. We know what it is. We talked about parental rights. You know what it is. We talked about responsibility. You know what it is. What I want to talk about today is the collection and distribution of the child support money that is gotten from a non-custodial parent. Now, this is something that comes up quite often. A person pays child support. Let's say it's for simplicity purposes. Let's say $100. That's good money. I mean, this is just 1 week. We got to do $100 a week, so it's $400 a month, just as a minimum. But we want to make sure we pay, okay? But let's just say they pay $100 to the what starts with a D and with the S, Department of Child Support Services. And the mother calls and says,
I only got $35.
I'm using this as an example, but this often happens. A person pays, and then all of a sudden, the custodial parent does not receive the full $100. We're talking about what? Collection, distribution of the child support that is paid through what? The agency. Now, we told you before that the agency is this big building with a lot of people who are only there to service you. And be nice to them, remember. But what happens is this. You go to the store. I'm coming out of this field. Follow me. You go to the store and you buy a piece of gum. And you have to pay taxes on that gum. You say, why do I have to pay taxes on that gum? Because it's a governmental agency that charges taxes on the products that are sold to the consumer, and it's passed on. So let's go back and bring it back in. You pay $100, and the custodial parent only receives $35. And you say, why is that? Well, what you're going to do after looking at this show is that you're going to look up your case, and you're going to, starts with an R, ends with a D, read the printout. And you're going to find out that there are a lot of fees that are accessed because you are in the starts with an S, ends with an M system. Getting married has been made easier. Don't wait. If you are in love, get your wedding ceremony performed virtually or in person at one of our many locations. Get your nuptials in no time. Now you have a friend in the wedding business. Go to streamingvows.com today. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't, whoa. Stop. I'm just explaining. It's not a bad thing. Why isn't it a bad thing? Because if the system didn't exist, then we would have children who were not getting child support from a what? Irresponsible parent. So you pay $100. The custodial parent receives $35. You go back and you do what? You read your account and you realize there's a fee for this, a fee for that, a fee for this and that, a fee. And all of it adds up. And guess who pays the fee? You do. Yes, you do. You pay the fee because you're not paying the child support outside of the system. Oh, stop, wait a minute, let me make sure I put some truth in it. It's a lot to be in the system, but it's even more not to be in the system. Because one of the things in the enforcement, in the modification, is the monitoring. The monitoring. They have to monitor your case, not just from the beginning and say, this is the end. They have to monitor it month to month to month to month. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a full-time job. And when you do what? When you equate stack on stack on stack on stack, that's a lot of work for that person that you're nice to. That's why it's good to be nice to them. But let's go back to that readout. Those fees add up. And what does the child get? What's left? The residual after everything else is paid. And then the custodial parent says,
You know, I only got $35.
and the non-custodial parent says, well, I paid $100. And then the non-custodial parent says, wait a minute, I paid $100, but I only got credit for $70. If that. Why? Because the fees eat it up. We'll see you next time on Child Support Court, the Vodcast with Judge Harry Bowden. Take care now.